Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of The Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. This week we have a lot of cool news that I want to cover. Firstly, Unlucky Stars is getting a home release. It is going to be amazing. Like, I know a lot of you guys were asking me, hey, when will we be able to see Unlucky Stars? We know you loved it. Like, when do we get to watch it? And I am so excited because, like, the home release is coming and they also may be able to acquire international rights for this film. So, please support this film when it comes out. Believe me, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to grab a copy. Maybe I can do a few extra copies to give away for some of you guys. Don't quote me on that yet. Don't set me in stone. But I will try to see, depending on how much it is and what I can do, we may do like a contest. The movie is awesome. I'm really excited for it. It's a huge step forward for everybody involved in the project. Like, I'm so excited for him, and it's a really good film. And I think you guys will like it, so I'll keep it posted, but please get excited about it. It's going to be awesome, and you guys are going to love it. Okay, next up, we also had a release date for Martial Arts Kid, which is the family-friendly kung fu film that Cynthia Rothrock and Don the Dragon Wilson are involved in. So this is different than Underdog Kids, but it's still kind of the same style of film. It's going to be a family-friendly martial arts themed movie, and I feel like this one, it's kind of playing off with the Karate Kid a little bit more. I actually really liked Underdog Kids, so I'm going to give this one a chance as well. But yes, it's going to have like a very limited theatrical run, and then we'll probably find out what the home release is going to be for this film as well. But if you are Don Wilson or Cynthia Rothrock fans, I think you guys will watch it just for the nostalgia, but be mindful of the fact that it is geared towards like a family-friendly audience, so it's probably not going to be the first thing that you want to see, but it could be really good. You never know with movies like this. Okay, next up, some kind of strange news, but Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually talking about doing a comedy spy film that's almost a lighter take on like the Bourne Identity films. Now, this isn't set in stone, but he did an interview recently and was talking about how he saw kind of like that genre moving forward, I guess, almost, because like Spy with Jason Statham just came out, and it's kind of the same sort of thing. And Jean-Claude Van Damme has been doing comedy films on and off while he's been doing action films as well. So obviously it is on the table. I don't know if it's really going to happen or not. Don't quote me 100% on that either, but it could happen. And if it does happen, would you guys want to watch it? Would you want to watch a comedy film like that with Jean-Claude Van Damme, or should he stick to action films? Now, given the fact that he's still doing action films, I know he's capable of it. But, you know, as you get older and your body doesn't move the way you want to, you have to branch off into different genres. So it doesn't surprise me that he's trying to push the comedy angle a little bit more. I don't think I've watched any of his, like, more comedic roles, like Welcome to the Jungle. I never got around to watching it, so I don't know how good his comedic timing is. But maybe some of those who have watched it can let me know whether it's a good thing that he's still pushing the comedy side, or maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. But anyways, he is eyeing that idea, and as soon as I find anything else out about it, I'll be sure to let you guys know about that as well. Okay, next up, some exciting news for Amy Johnston fans, as well as some Yayan Ruhian fans out there. They are going to be working together for a TV show called The Gate. Now, this is actually a pilot episode that Amy and Yayan are attached to, but it looks like Amy's going to be playing kind of like the lead character, who is like, I want to say she had like angelic powers, and Yayan was the more like evil version of that. So it could be good, it could be bad. You never know with a TV show like this, but both of them are super talented. Obviously, you guys know about Yayan from like The Raid and all the other movies he's been doing. Amy has kind of been more prominent on the indie side of things. She is doing like stunt work and stuff for like bigger movies, but she did like the Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope. She was Android 18. She's worked with 8711 for a lot of their projects, so she's done a lot of cool stuff. Very talented. I'm really happy for her. I hope that this TV series does take off, and if it does, I'll let you guys know what happens with it, and as also, if we can take a peek at the pilot, I'll let you guys see that as well. Okay, lastly for the news side of things, we have some suggestions that the Expendables 4 may be filming this November. Now, this isn't, again, this is all rumor and speculation. That seems to be the theme of this week's episode. But it is possible that they are doing some initial filming in November. If that is the case, then that means that they are actually moving forward with Expendables 4. Expendables 3 was kind of a nightmare for everybody. Like, people who watched the movie didn't enjoy it. The people who were involved in the movie had the whole leak that happened and all this crazy stuff. They tried to make it a PG-13 movie, and it just bombed. Like, whether you blame the PG-13 rating, the leak of the film, or just the fact that it wasn't that good of a film, it just hit it just hit the ground really, really hard. So I'm hoping that Expendables 4, as weird as it sounds, I hope they tone down the team. Like, you don't need that many people fighting for camera time. It's okay. Have like a group of 10 and like work on the chemistry between them or something like that. You don't need all these cameos and all these throwbacks. Like, it's getting excessive. So hopefully they pare it down, focus on the camaraderie and the teamwork of the characters that was really, really prominent in the first film, and then try to make the action live up to those expectations. And I think they'll have a good film on their hands. But yeah, Expendables 4, probably going to happen. As for who's involved in everything like that, we have no idea. Apparently Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger were kind of like scouting locations and things, so I'll let you know more about it when I find out about that as well. Okay, and lastly, I did a review for a film that's been out for almost 50 years. Come Drink With Me. I've actually never seen it up until I did this review, and I don't know, I just been watching like all these like more modern films, and I just wanted something old school, and I was like, you know what, I've heard amazing things about this film. I want to see what it's about, because some of you guys know I wasn't as well versed in Shaw Brothers when I was younger as I was Golden Harvest. That's just childhood. I mean, my uncle would copy a bunch of movies and send them from Japan, and apparently he liked a lot of Golden Harvest films more than Shaw Brothers, which is fine. I have nothing against it, but there's this huge back catalog of Shaw Brothers films that I haven't seen. And obviously, Come Drink With Me, there's a lot of throwbacks from other films to this film, so I wanted to watch it. So that is my true, honest look in the year 2015 for a film that was made in 1966, whether you guys should watch it or not, or even revisit it if it's worth your time or not. Because, as we all know, time changes everything. Can a movie like that, made in the 1960s, really hold up to this day? Read my review and let me know what you think. Maybe those of you who have the nostalgia for it will have a different opinion, but I think we can agree on this one. At least we can be friendly on this one. But anyways, that is really everything that happened this week. Sorry, I feel like I kind of barreled through it, but there's not a lot of stuff that's like set in stone. So I don't want to say too much and get you guys too excited about something and then turn back on it later because I find out that something is different. So remember to take everything you hear, especially initially until it's officially confirmed, with a grain of salt. But when I do find something out for sure, I will let you guys know as soon as I possibly can. But hopefully you guys are having an awesome weekend. It's been a very crazy week for me, but a fun one nonetheless. And I'm hoping this coming week has some really cool things in it as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.